Hello friends, welcome to EC Academy.
In this lecture, let us understand the representation of LTI systems. The LTI systems can be represented in two forms. First one is parallel representation and second one is cascade representation. First, let us consider two systems that are connected in parallel. Let us consider the discrete time system which are connected in parallel. Let us take H1 of n which is connected in parallel with H2 of n. So, input for these two systems are x of n and output will be summation of these two values. So, that can be given as y of n. So, here it can be plus or minus and here again plus or minus. Let us take y1 of n as response of first system and y2 of n as response of second system. Therefore, overall response of the system can be given as y of n. So, y of n that can be represented as y1 of n plus or minus y2 of n. Now, we can write y1 of n as x of n convoluted with h1 of n. In the same way, y2 of n we can write it as x of n convoluted with h2 of n. So, we can write y of n is equal to, for y1 of n we can write x of n convoluted with h1 of n plus or minus. For y2 of n we can write x of n convoluted with h2 of n. So, in this equation if we take x of n as common, so we can write x of n convoluted with h1 of n plus or minus h2 of n. Using the above equation we can write the system as, we can take h1 of n plus or minus h2 of n. So, we can take this as a system with input x of n and output y of n. So, from this analysis we understand that the system that are connected in parallel can be written as h1 of n plus or minus h2 of n. So, this plus or minus sign depends upon the sign at this summation. So, if it is plus we will write plus here, and if it is minus, so we will write minus at this point. Similarly, for continuous time system, if we take two system in parallel which is h1 of t connected in parallel with h2 of t with input x of t with summation output y of t. So, we can write this as system that can be represented as h1 of t plus or minus h2 of t with input x of t and output y of t. Now, let us consider two systems that are connected in cascade. First, let us understand the discrete time systems. So, if we take x of n as input with two systems connected in cascade, first system represented with impulse response h of n, second system with impulse response h2 of n. So, output of first system will be y1 of n. So, output of second system is y of n. From this system representation we can write y of n is equal to h2 of n convoluted with y1 of n. y1 of n we can write it as x of n convoluted with h1 of n. Let us substitute the value of y1 of n in y of n. First, let us write this term y1 of n is equal to x of n convoluted with h1 of n. So this is convoluted with h2 of n. Therefore, we can write the above expression as x of n convoluted with h1 of n convoluted with h2 of n, and we can group this h1 of n and h2 of n. Now, from this we can write the above system as h1 of n convoluted with h2 of n. So, for this the input is x of n, output is y of n. So, this is for discrete time system. Similarly, for continuous time system, we can write h1 of t convoluted with h2 of t with input x of t and output y of t. Now, the system which are connected in cascade form or in series form, we can write that as h1 of n convoluted with h2 of n. So, we can convolute the response of two system. If they are in parallel, we can take the summation of the impulse response of two system. This is about representation of LTI system. Hope you have understood the topic. Thank you.